All right, let's go to the Sound Off Hotline. Let's talk baseball. That's right, Charlotte Knights baseball. A good friend of the program, Tommy Viola, joining us here on the Sports Sound Off Show with JT and Kuveikis. Tommy, good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning, fellas. How you guys doing today?
Couldn't be better, my man, and great to have you on here today. Let's talk a little Charlotte Knights. Let's start there. We'll get into some Major League stuff, get your thoughts on that. But let's start with the Knights. You're the Director of Public Relations, Media Relations. What do you guys got going on there? I found some interesting events coming up next week. I know we'll get to ours, what we're doing with you guys tomorrow, but next week you guys are pretty jam-packed.
Yeah, you know what? We opened back up. The team was on the road for the last 2 weeks. The team was away. It was a 13-game road trip over 14 days. So they come back tomorrow. They open up an 8-game homestand. It's going to be a good homestand. It's jam-packed. We begin it, Monday, of course, with all-you-can-eat Mondays, $21. You can get yourself all-you-can-eat. You get a ticket to the game. You get all-you-can-eat hot dogs, hamburgers, pasta salad, coleslaw. It's a real good deal. It's a good time for a Monday. Wednesdays, of course, dollar hot dogs. You could chow down on some delicious Hebrew National hot dogs. Thursdays, every Thursday. That's always a good time. Dollar drinks, of course, dollar sodas, dollar beers as well, guys. So I'm sure you'll be interested in that one. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to be a big weekend for us. We're calling it Ladies Weekend. We're going to kick it off the weekend with the Girl Scouts on Friday night at the Girl Scout sleepover. So that should be fun. All the Girl Scouts will be in attendance for that one.
You said
Saturday,
sleepover, Tommy? They're going to have they're going to be camping out in the outfield there?
That sounds awesome.
They'll be camping out in the outfield. Yes, that's correct. They'll have their tents out there. We'll throw a movie on the video board for them, and it should be a good time. We should have a good crowd for that one. It should be a great weekend. And then, of course, Saturday, the 7th annual Pink Night at the ballpark, where we raise money for breast cancer awareness. The players will be wearing pink jerseys. We'll auction those off, and fans will have a chance to not only bid on the jerseys and then have a chance to obviously win the jersey, but they'll also get a chance to meet the player that they won the jersey from. They'll get the jersey right off the player's back at the end of the game. Really cool. It's a cool thing that we do, and of course, raise money for a great cause. And then on Sunday, it's Mother's Day, so all the moms should come out. We have a pampering in the park where moms could come out and get a massage. They can get a manicure. It should be a good time at the ballpark. Our ladies' weekend, but really, fellas, it's a whole week for all sports fans, all baseball fans, and for anybody just to come out and have a good time at Knight Stadium.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, ladies' weekend, you're absolutely right. You get out there and get a massage and you relax on Mother's Day. That's a nice treat for mom. Go out there to Charlotte Knights, and they're playing pretty good, Tommy. 4.5 in second place in their division. Looking like a pretty good team this year. Talk about the club.
Yeah, you know what? The road trip right now, the team has played well. They've won 2 in a row. They had a big win last night. They beat up on Gwinnett Braves. It was the opener of a 2-game series. Gwinnett came in with the best record in the International League at 18-9. And it was Charlotte just really taking control of last night's game. Dan Johnson has been a force to really be reckoned with. He's had an unbelievable road trip. Hit his 5th home run of the road trip last night. It would be 6, but that won't count until later this month. Going back to Friday's game, the Knights were suspended in Lehigh Valley. They had played into the 4th inning. Rain had come down, and the game was called a suspended game, and they'll make up that game. So extra baseball in Lehigh Valley, extra baseball in Charlotte later this month, as the Knights and Iron Pigs will play a suspended game. So all the numbers from that game will not count until the game is resumed and completed, and Dan Johnson will have his 6th home run on the road trip when that game's finally completed. So he's had a great year. He's right around the league leaders in RBIs. He's right there in home runs now, and he was a guy who won the International League MVP just a couple of years ago. So the Knights, offensively, have really done the job well this year and playing some good baseball right now.
Yeah, it sounds real exciting. We can't wait to get out there Monday. We'll be out there with our March Madness bracket, little payback here. Kuveikis is going to be out dancing with his grass skirt. Fill our listeners in with some of the details of our event there tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, you know what, guys, it's going to be great. Love to have you guys out. I know we've talked about it. I think it's going to be fun for you guys, and it'll be fun to watch. We'll get them up in front of the crowd. We'll throw them out onto the field. We have a special contest that we do every once in a while. So we'll break out the contest. It's called Do the Dance, and Subway is usually the sponsor, or Dick's Sporting Goods usually sponsors it. And what we'll do is we'll get them out onto the field, and we'll play a video clip on the video board. You'll have to watch it carefully, because then he'll have to do that dance, and he'll have to be able to mimic it as best as he can. So we'll have a good video clip for you. We'll have to see him dancing. We'll get the grass skirt on him, and we'll be sure to have some laughs.
Anyway, we can just throw Kuveikis out of an airplane. He could parachute down on the field.
We might be able to try that. I don't know if we could do that Monday. We might not be ready for that. Maybe next weekend.
I'm kidding.
All right, I want to first off say you're welcome for the attendance that I'm going to bring out there with me tomorrow night, Tommy. You know, it's going to be great for me to bring all my fans and friends and family out there. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely want to say that.
Hopefully we could keep them after you dance. We want to make sure that we keep them. We don't want anybody leaving. You know what I mean?
Well, if you know any of my friends, they probably won't go home with me. they're not. I don't have a big following, but we thank you for letting me come out. Obviously, stinks that I'm on the other end of this, being embarrassed by Ciantis, but hopefully down the road, maybe by 4th of July, we can place another bet and have him doing something embarrassing.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, see if you could. I don't know. Maybe there's a race or something, or
we'll work on
a golf
something,
tournament, or whatever you guys want to have a little contest on. But it'll be fun, guys. We'll have a good crowd tomorrow night, and we expect to have a very good homestand. 8 games at Knight Stadium. It all kicks off tomorrow, and it's Monday to Monday. And the other thing too, guys, is 2 good teams will be coming in. Toledo, the Detroit Tigers minor league AAA affiliate, they'll come in tomorrow. They boast the top hitter in the entire International League, Brad Eldred, who played here for the Charlotte Knights a few years back.
Yeah.
35 home runs for the Knights a few years back, has been on an unbelievable tear. He just got called up to the Tigers for a few days, is back down. He'll be here tomorrow with Toledo. He leads the league in batting. He leads the league in home runs. He leads the league in RBIs. He's hitting .378, 13 home runs, 36 RBIs. He's had an impressive run here, and so he'll be on the field tomorrow with Toledo. And at the end of the weekend, it's the Buffalo Bisons that come into town, the Mets AAA team, and they're led, of course, by Wally Backman. So that should be pretty fun if you guys are fans. I know. Well, one of you guys is a fan of the Mets, right? So you have to come out to one of those games.
Yeah, myself, JT, a fan of the New York Mets. Kuveikis, a Yankee fan. So we butt heads every once in a while.
I won't hold him being I won't hold anything against him being a Yankees fan.
Well, except for this year, you could confuse the Buffalo Bisons with the New York Mets. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? You can confuse the minor league team with the major league team sometimes if you're the New York Met fan. I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's not playing bad this year. I'm actually
no, I know that's why
they're playing pretty well for the type of team that they have right now. I think they've done really well. And the one good thing about the Mets, finally, after all these years, is that right now they're a homegrown team. I mean, you look at this lineup, and from top to bottom, these are all guys that were either drafted by the Mets. They've been in this organization, and David Wright's having an unbelievable season. He really is. Johan Santana yesterday, a guy who was, let's be honest, is really not giving him everything he could have given him in his contract, is pitching well this year. Finally picked up his first win yesterday in a very long time. Mets are actually playing well. And, you look at the major leagues this year, and you look at some of these teams that are playing well. It's teams that really came into the season with not such high hopes. I mean, really, when you think about it, I mean, the Baltimore Orioles playing as well as they are. How about the White Sox? I mean, even the White Sox playing really good baseball this year. The Cleveland Indians in first place. It's the teams that kind of came into this year and not really know what you're going to get out of them. And they're playing well. Look at the Nationals. I mean, the Nationals might be the best team in baseball right now at 18-9, and really kind of running away with things and playing really good baseball and a good young team. So, guys, I mean, I'm as big a baseball fan as it gets, and I'm just excited about the season here.
I'm going to get JT to let me use one of his Mets jerseys, and I'll come out there tomorrow night. But if you're looking for me when you're about to do the dance, I'll be in the...
We won't allow that. No Mets jerseys. Oh. You got to come out, and you got to come out. Come on, we'll put a night shirt on you.
Okay, I'll put a night...
You put your grass skirt on, and we'll get you out.
Well, what I was going to say is if you're looking for me, I'll be in the all-you-can-eat section.
Well, there you go. There you go. As I said, guys, all you can eat tomorrow, $21. It gets you a ticket to the game. It gets you some delicious food. Kids is just $16 for the all you can eat. And it's going to be a good time at the ballpark, guys. We got a lot going on, a big season at Knight Stadium. We're so excited. You know, attendance was up in the first month. We had a very good attendance through April. And we'll kick off the month of May here tomorrow.
We're excited, Tommy. We appreciate your time. We'll hopefully get you back on. We'll talk more Major League Baseball, more Charlotte Knights. There he is, Director of Public Relations, Media Relations, Tommy Viola. Go out and see the Knights, people. We're going to be out there tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, JT and Kuveikis Sports Sign-Off Show. Tommy, thanks for your time, my man. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you with your grass skirt on, all right?